G'day people, hope you're having a fantastic day today. Alright, we're taking out the Mack Superliner today. We're going from San Francisco, I think it is, through to Carson City. We're going to pass through Truckee. There's a shortcut that I take that's up through the mountains. Yeah, where are we going? Yeah, San Francisco through to Carson City. And like I say, there's a shortcut that I take that's a nice windy road up through, what have we got, 49,000 pounds there, up through the mountains, and the scenery is just fantastic. So I thought I'd take you along to have a look. Now, you won't believe what I had to go through to get this job working properly, because for some reason, whenever I go through Truckee, if I look at the map, the game crashes. And if I look or hold my mouth the wrong way, the game crashes. It's just that temperamental. So hopefully, I'm not going to look at the map when I'm up near Truckee, and hopefully we'll be able to get through there without the game crashing. And you'll see what I mean about the beautiful scenery and the windy, twisty roads through there. But anyway, let's get on the road and see how we go. Okay, we'll wait for the traffic to let us through. Wait for the caravan to go through. Thanks, mate. It's hanging on for us. Nothing coming that way. All right, and off we go.
Keep left. And pin, turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, the only problem through here is the speed limit is fairly low for a while, and the traffic lights there's a fair few of them, so it takes a while to get out of the city. Few boats moored there. Bit of money, I'd say.
Keep left. And pin, turn left.
Anyone for a hot dog?
Turn left.
Struggling a bit up here. Thought I'd have to knock it down a gear, but it seems all right. you a view of the bay as we go over the bridge. Might be better if yeah, we do a roof shot like this. There you go. Now, I don't know if that's clouds or pollution or what it's meant to be. So it's weird. See, you got cloud formation or pollution, I don't know. Anyway.
Keep left.
Yeah, we're going to get onto Highway 80, follow that through, but we're not going to follow it all the way through to Truckee. Like I say, we'll turn right and take the shortcut that goes up through the mountains. So we bypass the rest of 80 and then takes us into Truckee. And like I say, the climb up the mountains there is quite steep, but there's some really great views.
Keep left.
Gotta get over to the right here. Going on Highway 80. Let us in there, mate. Thank you.
Turn right.
Nice of you to do that. Yeah, as we go up here through the left-hand corner here, you'll see a mountain off to the right, which you can see the peak of it now. That's the mountain we'll be climbing up through on that windy road that I was mentioning that has great scenery. Yeah, you can see it off to the right there. So what I'll do now though is I'll fast forward a bit because it's just a boring 3-lane highway trip from here to the turn-off. So I'll see you at the turn-off.
Keep left.
Hey, welcome back. Here we are at the turn-off. The road's called Nyack Road for those people that want to know, so they can take a squiz for themselves. Just go down here and turn off to the right. I'll grab some fuel while I'm here too because getting a bit low. Got a bit of traffic at the lights here. Okay. Just check and make sure nothing's coming to the left. And off we go. Grab some fuel. Grab a bite to eat. And then we'll be on our way. Don't think I took that wide enough. Oh well, we'll see. Fill her up. Yeah, it's a great looking truck. I like it. Like it like a lot. Okay, she's full. Let's see if we can get out of here. Like I say, I don't think I threw it wide enough. Might have a bit of trouble. It might end up hitting the Bowser. Yeah, I don't think so somehow. Might have to reverse up. And go around the pumps. Yeah, so that's the best way to do it. Alright. Get on our way. Yeah, so this is the start of that road I was telling you about. Once we can get through the traffic here, which we should now, we'll get on our way. Yeah, it'll be a slow old trip up through here, but like I say, it's worth it just for the scenery and the challenge of getting through the tight corners. So it might be a road you might want to take a look at when you get a chance. I would show it to you on the map, but like I say, every time I look at it on the map, the game ends up crashing. So we won't be doing that. Yeah, so if you look off to the left there, you can look down over the valley there. Beautiful views. Again, looks down onto Highway 80. We would have been going up through there or down through there if we didn't take the shortcut. Like I say, it's a lot more scenic drive up through here, up through the mountains. Bit of road work by the looks of it up here. Yeah, I've got a couple of hobbies apart from just playing sim games, and one of them is collecting silver coins or bullion. I don't know if anyone's noticed how much the price of silver's gone up recently. And someone was saying to me, if the spot price, what they call the spot price of silver is, say, if you're in the US only, say $20 an ounce, why are they charging, upwards of $30 to $35 an ounce for a silver coin, a 1 ounce silver coin? And as I explained to them, the reason that is because the spot price, you might as well look at it as the wholesale or the raw price, because that's what silver's worth an ounce in its rawest form before it's been processed into a coin, before the artist has carved out the artwork for the coin, etc., before it's been polished, before it's been packaged. So you've got to take all that into account. Sorry, I'm just slowing down so you could have a quick look over there. I was going to pull in there, but it's a bit too tight, I think. So anyway, yeah, so that's the difference between spot price and the actual retail price of silver. It's spot price is just its rawest form, and the actual retail price is after it's been processed into the coin and all the artwork, all the polishing and all the packaging is done. Just a little bit of information there that I thought I'd share with you. Like I say, apart from that, I've got a couple of other hobbies. I mean, the photography, wildlife and landscape photography, and that's why I like all the scenery through here. I'd love to one day, if I ever get a chance, is go over. I'm not in America, I'm in Australia, but I'd like to take a trip to America and go up through these mountains and take some photos of all this scenery. It's just beautiful. You don't know how lucky you are in America. I mean, they say we're lucky in Australia, and I do believe we are, because we have some of the best scenery and best weather in the world. But you guys too also have some fantastic scenery and forests and nature reserves and so forth. Some of the stuff I've seen just by playing this game, and then having a look on the internet at the actual places that I drive through in this game. You've got some magic scenery, magic countryside. You're very lucky. That lake or river, whatever it is, off to the right here. I mean, seriously, it's just beautiful. Look at that. Whoops. Stay on the road. But I mean, wouldn't you just love to get in a boat and take a cruise down there? I mean, or go fishing, or have a little log cabin on the side, like this one we're coming up to. I mean, how majestic is that? And here we are. I think we're coming into Truckee now. Like I say, if I was looking at the map right now, the game would crash. Beautiful little lake, riverside, whatever you want to call it, town here. They're just so quaint. I know it's probably not a best word to describe it, but I mean just the houses and the scenery and just the feel. It's just really nice. And I mean the township of Truckee, if it actually looks like this in real life, it just sort of old timely, you know. I mean, it sort of brings back memories of the old Australian townships that I've been through and lived at. Oh, try again. Lower gear. Try again. That's better. The road work there. So yeah, what's some of your favourite towns or scenery places in the US or anywhere in the world that you're from? Just let me know down in the comments, because I wouldn't mind checking them out. I mean, I've got Euro Truck Simulator 2 as well, so it's I mean, I can always use that to drive through one of the towns that you mentioned if you're from Europe or London or wherever, the UK. It's one of the great things about American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator. You get to see some of these towns that you wouldn't normally even have heard of. So yeah, let me know down in the comments any towns or places that you know that you really like to or would really like to visit. We'll see if we can do a video on them and have a drive through. I mean, look at that old hotel on the right here. It's so reminiscent of the outback Australian pubs and whatnot that you see throughout the outback of Australia. Yeah, Truckee reminds me of a town in Queensland that we used to visit quite often when we were living there in Australia and Queensland. The place was called Dayborough. I mean, I don't think there was a big lake near Dayborough, but it was at the foot of a mountain. And yeah, the pub was at the end of the street. Made great meals, great place. I used to ride a motorbike out there or take the car out. But you know, it was a great motorbike ride through to Dayborough and then up through a place called Mount Mee. Sounds rude, but that's what it's called, Mount Mee. And yeah, we used to go out there on the bike and stop at the pub, have a meal, and then go up through the windy roads up through the mountain, up and have a look at some of the lookouts through there. Great place. If you ever want to have a squiz and you get a chance, Dayborough in Queensland. we're losing light rapidly now. So we'll definitely be pulling up in the dark. So yeah, the scenery will diminish as we get up through here, closer to the drop-off. But still a really nice drive up through here. Better than highways, or up through the cities and whatnot. Better slow down here, coming into a township by the looks of it. Probably drop down to 35, yep, there we go.
Keep left.
Yeah, turn left here up, take 128 east up towards King Beach, I think it is. That's what the sign said.
Turn left.
Jeez, I thought he was going to hit me then. Come close.
Keep right. And in continued straight.
So here we are in Nevada,
Continue
eh?
straight.
I don't think I've been here before, though. It doesn't say I've just discovered
Keep
it,
right.
so possible I have. Just don't remember. What do we got up here? What's this sign say? Snow chains. Okay. I don't think I'd like to be driving these roads when it's icy and snow everywhere. You get a bit hard to get traction, and those tight, windy corners. Yeah, you'd have to take it nice and steady, I think. Okay, I'll edit that section out that we just did in post, because it was quite boring. I got stuck behind a bus and was slow going. But anyway, here we are now at Carson City, doing the drop off. We're dropping off up here to the left
400 meters. Turn left.
somewhere.
Turn left.
You're just here somewhere. Hard to see in the dark. There it is. Okay, construction site.
Move around.
Sometimes these sites can be difficult to back the trailer in. Hopefully we won't have to back in. It'll just be a straightforward drop off. What have we got? Yeah, it looks like it's straightforward. Good. If I can get in gear, there we go. Yeah, it should be straightforward. Trailer's not coming around. Come on, come around. Doesn't want to straighten up. Oh, yeah, okay, got in there. Okay, if you've got any questions about mods or trucks or the gear I use, just leave it in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, let's have a look at how we did. What do we do? Excellent. Excellent. Okay, 450 miles, 135 gallons, 20,000. I'll take that. Thank you. Catch you on the next one.